Welcome to beautiful downtown Los Angeles. Today I'm going to do a little story about a tunnel. Not any tunnel, it's the most famous tunnel right here in Los Angeles, and there's a mural of Ozzy Osbourne. I would like to show you that, and hopefully it's still there. And since I'm here, I'm doing a little story about the tunnel. Let's go check it out. The tunnel I'm talking about is located on Figueroa Street and 2nd Street. And of course, I'm here with my little bicycle to go through the tunnel. Holy moly, she got a nice electric bike here. That's the one I need, but I can't really fold it up, so it's not good to have in my car. That's the tunnel I'm talking about. It was built in 1924, so almost 100 years ago, right here underneath Bunker Hill in downtown Los Angeles. And recently, this tunnel was in the news because the city cleaned up all the graffitis, maybe like 4 days ago. They paint the whole tunnel, they paint over all those graffitis. And guess what happened? Not even 24 hours later, people tagged the whole tunnel again. So I'm here to show you some of those murals. Hopefully that one of Ozzy is still there. And this tunnel is super famous. It's been in over 100 movies, TV commercials, like car commercials and television shows. Those are the Sky Apartments at Bunker Hill. And for sure, it's not cheap to live here. But do you really want to live right there on an intersection where it's noisy all day long? The graffiti starts already outside before you go into the tunnel. Channel 4 News is here, and of course another news channel. Everybody's talking about it. A lot of people think that this is the tunnel they use for Back to the Future, but it's not. It's kind of like a draft in here, like the wind is coming by. It's kind of cold now. I'm here only with my shirt, with my Chewbacca shirt, but it's kind of windy inside here. You can still see the empty spray bottles from recent graffitis. You can see the discoloration where the city painted everything. But you see everything is tagged up already. Even high up like this. But what is that supposed to mean? Like just lettering. They use one of those spray pumps and they just spray it up there. It doesn't look good at all, but they do that all over Los Angeles. You probably wonder, how do they get this up there? I think they use like a roller on a stick. They extend the stick and they just roll it on. You can tell by the way it looks, but it's still hard to do. Those are those teardrop-shaped lights. Look, there's Charlie Chaplin with a roller too. This takes time to actually draw on. It's hard for me to read this one. Yeah, I think there's an A-L-E. There's another Charlie. And it looks like it was leaking water in here. It's much easier to see here where the city workers paint over here. It's also pretty loud in here. There's more empty spray cans, even stickers. What I also wonder is, those are normally clear tiles, but it looks like somebody pasted some artwork over this already, and then they paint over the artwork. But if you look here, those are all tiles. You can see the reflection from the light. So the whole tunnel is made out of tiles. But not here anymore. This is all like some kind of paper glued on. I mean, that's what a lot of people do too. They paste their artwork on the wall. See, this is what I'm talking about. They pasted this on there to speaker. They do that a lot on Melrose. You're probably thinking, how can it be cool to be in a tunnel with graffiti? But it is cool. I don't know why. I can't believe in less than 24 hours they put both sides of graffiti back. I mean, those artists are determined to do it quickly. What is this up here? This is the reason why I came here. The Ozzy mural. Crazy, it's still here. Those people do have some guts to come down here and paint this, because you're not gonna paint this within like an hour. It's gonna take a while to paint this. And from what I heard on the news, the police actually came by and told them to stop, but they did not. They just finished the mural. This is what it looks like from across the street. Too bad that they couldn't finish the top right there because they didn't have a ladder or something. I don't know. But that looks pretty good. So I'm not the only one here looking at the artwork. There's people coming back and forth. Everybody comes and takes a picture of the mural right here. It is pretty awesome, huh? There is Telemundo. They interview people about this mural. Not only spray cans you find here, also beer cans. People just sit right here and look at the mural. GH. I think maybe this is the main entrance on 2nd and Hill Street. And that's Bunker Hill. They're building some new stuff. And this is what it looked like back in the day when they first started building the tunnel. Like I said, they filmed a lot of movies here in this tunnel. Just to name a few: The Accountant, Blade Runner, The Terminator, Independence Day, Con Air, Demolition Man, Enemy of the States, Lethal Weapon 2, 48 Hours, The Repo Man, and many, many more. Those are just a few. From what I read, it was over 100 movies they filmed in this tunnel here. And look who did his cover album here. Justin Bieber, Justice. In 2021, they took the picture right here. Free pier. They even paint the curb on the sidewalk. I am not sure if this is the entrance or the exit of the tunnel. In 2021, the city installed 270 LED lights, and whenever a team wins or for some other occasion, they can change the color. Like if the Lakers win, they're gonna do it purple and yellow. If the Dodgers win, they're gonna do it blue and white. But it looks really nice at night. I got some pictures from the internet, but I also might have to come here at night to check out the place, how it looks. I've driven to this tunnel so many times, I can't even remember one day that there was no graffiti in there. I just found this picture here on the internet, how it looked 4 days ago. No graffiti. Must have looked really weird, huh? Yes, I still think this is artwork. Of course, it's not good that they do it in public spaces on other people's property. And I can already see the people comment on the video, Mike, what if they spray something like this on your door? Would you like it? No, I would not like it. But it's here. I'm not putting it on there. I'm just showing you what it looks like. You understand? And look at this. Somebody did some graffiti around the broken pieces here. Don't act funny. The same names you see here all tagged on the tunnel, you also see at the graffiti towers. Now you know about the tunnel right here in downtown LA. Next time you're here, check it out. The walls are always changing with new graffitis. And I wonder what this is here. Does this suck out the carbon monoxide from all the cars? I'm not sure. It would have been nice if I knew 4 days ago when they cleaned up everything. I would have definitely come here and film it before and then after, or maybe come by here and see people actually spray painting it. But I didn't know. And there's another tunnel. It says at large. So this tunnel is a little further down. This is the tunnel we just seen earlier right there. Check this guy out here. Only in LA. That's one of those little Mario cards. He scored. Look, he got the Labubu in his car. Hey. And since I'm in downtown and a lot of people always ask me what's going on with the graffiti towers, I had to stop by my beloved graffiti towers. And one day they're really popular. Everybody talks about it. Now nobody talks about it anymore. So I don't really know. There's no update. It looks exactly the same like a year ago when they tagged it. Nothing new. It doesn't even look like they start cleaning this. It looks exactly the way it looked a year ago. I heard they sold the building, but nothing has been done yet. It is definitely not as easy to get in here anymore. They got the razor wire, the high fence. On this side, they have those things window cleaner uses right there. Maybe they start cleaning on this side, but I don't think so. That is pretty high. Remember when those guys jumped off there with the parachute or did the slack lining in between those two buildings? If you haven't seen the video, check it out on my channel. He was slack lining right between those two buildings. It's almost like New York. You always hear sirens. But I got some other news for you guys. They're not so good. This is the Mayan Theater in downtown Los Angeles. It's been here 98 years. It was opened in 1927. And the Mayan Theater was in here for 35 years. But they're gonna close their doors after September. Yeah, super sad news. I've been in here a few times. And the Mayan inspired texture here on the outside. Really nice, huh? It's too sad. Another theater is gonna close down here in downtown. It looks really nice. But they can't pay the bill. They had different events here. I like how it looks underneath. Kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones. Try to find some picture online how it looks from the inside. All the detail even underneath here. The windows are blacked out, you can't really look inside. Bye bye Mayan Theater. I really like those old signs. Well, I'm back here at the tunnel at 12 o'clock at night. It's always nice to show you pictures, but I wanted to show you live, but they do not have the different colors on. So it was all for nothing to come down here. And but it looks awesome when you actually ride in there. So I'm gonna do that and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks even better at night. Well, at least you got to see Ozzy Osbourne at night again. I tried, and I'm all by myself in the tunnel. There's cars coming by sometimes. I must say it's a little bit creepy, and I gotta get out of here soon. Well, my friends, that was it right here from beautiful Los Angeles, California. I know this is just a quick video. I just wanted to show you what was going on here in Los Angeles. If you happen to like this video, give it a thumbs up, push the notification bell, and subscribe to the German in Venice or maybe downtown. See you guys later. Tschüssing.